Prajakta and Girish. Thank you for working with me, and I really appreciate you coming down to work with me. This is Robbie Thomas as Realty Experts, Girish and Prajakta. Where did we first meet? If you can share that, that'll be great.
Yeah. So,
So first, Robbie called me because we listed our home and then we couldn't sell it. We made two attempts with the same realtor, but it was a disaster, I would call it. And then simply, I remember one early morning, maybe around 10 o'clock, Robbie called me. He said, you had tried listing the home. I said, yeah, but now we feel that we don't want to sell it. So maybe we'll make an attempt, but not right now. And then Robbie asked me about the address. So I gave the address and I said, let's connect in the evening. And then I told Robbie that I'll call you back.
Yes.
Robbie,
It was
Robbie,
awkward. It was awkward.
Yeah, it was awkward. But then one fine afternoon, Robbie just knocked the door,
Yes.
and I was surprised actually because I was in my calls. I had other calls also, but since I said okay, we always honor our guest. It doesn't matter if somebody is trying to sell or take something. So we welcome Robbie, and we started conversation. So it was very interesting conversation. I thought I'll just kick him out in 10 minutes.
True. I felt kicked out in the first conversation. You were
But-
tough, Girish.
Yeah, but then it really clicked well, and then
True.
we almost spend almost 2.5 hours talking, and not only something which is very relevant, but also all around.
Yeah, nothing to do with business. Actually.
Yeah, nothing business,
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah, because selling is sometimes very itchy. So it was a very smooth transition, and Robbie explained what we have done wrong and what we could have done better, and that really clicked. I mean, I felt that someone who understands the market, who I'm dealing with a professional, not the amateurs.
So honestly, how much did you want for the house originally?
So when we listed originally, we were hoping that we'll get something around million and 50,000.
And you listed it for?
We listed at around 9,999. I mean,
Yeah.
less than one.
Less than a million.
Yeah, less than a million.
Less than a million.
And then we couldn't even get any offer. We had some offer, but that was just too below list price, and that was a peak of the market. It was not that we first attempted in the August of 2021,
Wow.
and that was peak of the peak actually. And then we couldn't sell, and the buyers was giving us all the excuses that there is no bedroom downstairs, there is no lot, all the bedrooms are upstairs, they are too small, and we want something for a party. And the house had all the negatives, I would say, all drawbacks.
According to the buyers
Yeah.
at
Yes.
that point.
yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what happened after that? After I got into the picture and you listed the property with me, how much did we list it for?
Yeah, so we listed it for about 1.1 million, and then we were hoping that we will get something around that close number, and we were ready that even if we don't get it, maybe 1.1, even we get maybe 1,050,000. This time we want to just sell it off because we were so frustrated.
Yeah.
Because the previously the house was listed almost for at least 3 months, and we had gone so many hassle. Every time someone comes in, we have to go out, and then there was a COVID time, so we have to clean.
Yeah.
We had a very
Young
young
baby.
boy at
Wow.
home,
Yeah.
and he was probably 6 months, and that was a peak
I
summer.
was there the first time we met. You were so frustrated.
Yes.
And frustrated in terms of not that the house wouldn't sell, but it's the way that nobody was able to sell it the way you
Yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
sell it.
Yeah.
That's what I understood.
And then best part was, Robbie had his own client who was also willing to buy.
At
And
one point,
At one point, and
One.
Robbie actually he arranged a unofficial maybe a showing.
I did.
Yeah, and then there were 2 clients who visited, and we were so fortunate. But that time I felt, oh my God, again the same story. But then Robbie said, let's list it now. I mean, that's the. I was really hesitant, and then we also had some quarrel.
Between you both.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not with me.
Yeah.
But finally we listed, and then that is the time when I saw professional touch.
Yes.
You know, the best part about Robbie is he was there at every minute. I mean, I couldn't, I was not able to even think of it that a person who will arrive at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, when there was a cleaner who was expected at 7:15. So he was actually 30 minutes ahead of the game.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
And that was the time I realized. And then he was there when even the cleaning was taking place, and he was instructing those ladies how to clean, where to clean. So very minute details. So he knew everything, what people will look for and where they will find
Yeah.
the issues.
But
So-
every step of that process, you were there,
Thank you.
and whether it is inspection or it is cleaning or it is appraisal. So really appreciate the kind of professional touch you have, and without us saying anything, the way you carried out every step, and very diligently, carefully ensuring that each step is progressing, and we are moving towards the closing, and are able to make it.
And the first thing was about the cleaning. The second step about the staging. Now
Right.
even Robbie was there when those staging people arrived, or those team arrived, and he was really paying attention what should be placed where, and that really made a difference.
Yes.
And my neighbors also told me that was one of the excellent staging. So people actually liked the home because it was staged so properly.
I remember your neighbors came and said, "What the heck? This looks so good."
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then, so finally, to our surprises, we had 7 offers. And when we listed for the first time, we didn't get any, not even one.
Which was less than $1 million.
Yeah, which was less than $1 million. And here we had 7 offers, and
At 1.1 list price.
yes,
Yes.
1.1 list
And how much
price.
did you finally get?
Yeah, that was Robbie's magic. So
No, nothing to do.
we were able to sell it for 310.
1 0.
Yeah.
Did it appraise?
It did
It did
apply.
not
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
Right?
Then
Yeah.
Robbie's magic. He made some jiggery. We don't know what he did, but then we were able to get that the best
So
price.
when you sold that property, were you happy?
Extremely
More than happy.
Over
Extreme.
Overjoyed.
cloud
Yeah, yeah.
9.
Ecstatic.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Why did you continue to work with me to buy a house?
Yeah, because we felt that Robbie is professional. I mean, there is no doubt about it. I mean, every stage he helps, and that shows the difference between who's just willing to scratch us for just getting the money versus who is willing to put up his expertise and knowledge for a long-term relationship. And when we started our process, Robbie knew our budget. Even though he knew our budget, he never hesitated to visit the property saying that, oh, this is over budget, why you're wasting my time.
Yeah,
That never happened. Robbie never said that no. He always said, okay, let's go, let's see, and we'll put up an offer. We'll never know. I mean, even the properties were so expensive, but Robbie, he was always there. Saturday, Sunday, Friday evening, Monday. So
how many times have I said, do not buy this property?
Yes.
Most of the times.
Yeah.
Okay, most of the time. So
9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10. He said, do not invest in this property because this is a disaster.
Yeah.
And at some point of time, we were so desperate because we were not getting anything. We were feeling that, oh, now it's almost more than a year now. We may not be able to buy
That's
anything.
true, right?
Yes. But every time you gave us sound advice, helped us, stay away from any emotional, hasty decisions. And the best thing is, why did we stick with you? Because we trusted that you have our best interest in you. Because you really help us make the right decision. Like so many agents are just, let's close the deal, just get our commission and walk away.
No, that's not me.
So that is why we continued with you when we were on a journey to again buy. And you have brought us wonders there as well.
Right?
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Yes.
So how much was the property that you are in escrow and closing today listed for?
Yeah.
So initially the property was listed for 3.5. So
million.
3.5 million.
Dollars.
Yeah, $3.5 million.
There you
And
go.
then we send that property to
Link.
link. Initially, Robbie said, no, let's stay away. This is just too expensive. This is not going to go down. And then after property was relisted, I mean, they reduced the discount. They added some discount. So it was again relisted for 3.2. Then Robbie said, now let's make an attempt. So if they can reduce by 300,000, they can probably reduce by another 300,000.
But we went 400,000.
Yeah, we went 400,000. Actually, more than 400.
And then what happened after we got into escrow?
Yeah. So then, Robbie, I remember Robbie called me. He said, okay, so they are agreeing for 2.8. I said, jump on it. This is the best deal we can get. And Robbie asked me whether we should have a contingent offer or a clean offer. I said, Robbie, even though there's so many problems, they are never going to give us property maybe for 2.2 or 2.3. Robbie said, no, let's put the contingent offer. And that was the intelligence of Robbie.
Yeah.
So even
I
though...
don't know if that intelligence or anything, you listen to what I said.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
But you were giving us the sound advice, which is,
So Robbie correctly pointed out they didn't provided the roof inspection. So there was some issue. So that was his experience and intelligence. And then that after he invested from his own pocket. I don't think he asked me for those $500 or whatever was the inspection cost. So he paid from his own pocket. And even though he didn't know, maybe that may or may not work out. I mean, he may lose those money. Every penny is important this time. So, but he invested. He never asked me anything, and then he further discounted us for 25,000 because the roof had some problem, as he correctly anticipated.
Yeah.
And that may not cover everything, but that will cover at least a major chunk of it.
So the journey was 3.5 to 3.2. 3.2 and then 3.2 to all the way to 2.8 and that was your greatest magic. 3.2 to 2.8, you really brought it into an achievable target for us, and then beyond that further
icing on the cake.
Yes
2.8 to 2.77.
Amazing. I mean, I was like, when you called me and you said we got it, I was like
enthralled.
I just couldn't believe it. It was amazing.
Hey, you deserve it. You're my best client.
And on top of the ice also, Robbie negotiated further on you call it icing on the cake. Further, there is more icing, some extra cheese. so the actual the seller left us 4 or 5 TVs and so many other stuff, which could be easily $5,000-6,000, maybe more than that.
Easy.
So
well, they appreciate that you're great buyers, and I'm just happy that I was part of the entire transaction. I really appreciate.
But that is
you
where
listen to me.
That is where your value add is, that you build that trust between the seller and the buyer and the agents, and then position it that way that it works out it's a win-win for everyone, and that is the
I really appreciate that.
So we got deal of the year when we sold.
I think I should definitely mention. So what Robbie helped us to sell while selling in Liverpool. So that was the deal of decade. Because no, so far I have not seen any other deal where it was sold almost for $800 per square feet.
So that is the magic where all the negative things about our house, which everybody was pointing out that this is a bad, negative aspect. I remember your words, let's convert all the negatives to positives. And you did that. And that is what made us that amazing.
And this deal, what he brought us, so this is also probably a deal of the decade. In Belmont, there is, So there is no way in Belmont, no one will be able to buy this big property, in such a beautiful property.
How much square feet was that?
Yeah, so it was 3,200 square feet.
Come on, spit it out. 6 bedroom.
Yeah, 6 bedroom, 5 bathroom. That is unbelievable, actually.
Single level.
Yeah.
Ranch style.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Ranch style in Belmont is unimaginable.
It's a hidden gem, as I like to say.
One bedroom, 2 bedrooms are possible, but not 5-6 bedroom on a ranch style. That's
true.
So that is our investment for our retirement. I mean, once we grow older, we may not be able to climb stairs in Belmont. So
hey, you might hit a lottery. We don't know that.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate your time, and thank you for listening and working, because I'm only as good as my client.
Yeah.
That's what I say. You listened to me, you did exactly what I asked you to do from the educational point of view, and you did that, and therefore you have what you have.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, so I will say that Robbie is more than a realtor. He's more of a consultant who put up his knowledge,
Yes.
experience,
Yeah.
and expertise,
Yeah.
and not expecting anything. He's not usual one who itchy selling. So just they're behind money just to close the deal and move on.
And
then,
that helps build a trust to listen. Right? When you say we listen to you, you created that respect and trust that we followed your just you.
So,
we knew that you had our best interest at your heart, and so.
Thank you so much.
So Robbie actually invests not only the money, but he also invested a lot of time. I mean, we first sold our home in Livermore in February 2022, and today is August 2023. So it's almost 1.5 years. So Robbie never disappointed us. We never went for an inspection or a visit with any other realtor. We always called Robbie, and he was always available. He just asked us to send us this link or wherever, and he also went 1 mile ahead.
Yes.
So
We should talk about that.
tried creating the leads. So when the leads were not there, when the market actually suddenly bumped up, so he took an extra effort. He found all the addresses in the area, the Belmont, and he personally sent the mailers to them. So that is something, that is a value add.
Yes.
It's not that we are sending him some listing from Redfin or Zillow, and then he is accompanying us. So he tried also generating those leads,
creating opportunity where there wasn't.
Yes.
That is over and beyond.
And I forgot about that. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy to be part of this entire process.
Thank you, and we really appreciate.
Yeah. And if you guys are listening to us, you're at the right place.
Yes.
So
Don't lose the patience.
That's important.
This is buying and selling is all about patience. So once you lose that, then people will definitely lose a lot of money.
Yeah.
So just stay on your ground.
And listen to.
And listen to Robbie.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.